music have to do with music?
Because they were interested in music.
This is French music.
Who's that?
That is Gil.
Gilles?
Gilles. I don't know. I don't remember how to pronounce his name. Nice.
Wow. You guys should play music.
I'm pretty sure we will. French music, it's supposed to go word by word, but I couldn't figure out how to do that because I've never done PowerPoint before. So, French music is very good. A lot of people like French music because it is good. And French.
Is that an original quote?
Yes. I like French music too. I will teach you about French music. Click. French music, a new hope. Some older French music styles are known as bagpipe and hurdy-gurdy. These styles created a folk awakening. It was right in the 1900s, early 1900s, and people we learned about Yves Montand, the Fille Morte, and Edith Piaf helped with the folk awakening. They used more stringed instruments such as the guitar. And throughout the 1900s, folk began to get a little less popular toward like the middle 1900s, and as it went on, it got less popular. And rock music was on the forefront. For this presentation, we'll be talking more about around the 1960s and on, which are more recent French genres such as progressive metal, pop, electronic, and others. And electronic's more like techno. So.
I love techno.
I know you do. Rock music, it's very good. In the 1960s, heavier music with the electric guitar and stuff was beginning to get like popular, and the French music scene was flourishing. French bands at this time were Ange, Pulsar, and Magma. This is a clip of the song K X Straight Part 1 by Magma, which is kind of like, I think, a low-grade version of the beginning of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Of what?
Bohemian Rhapsody. Kind of sounds like.
Yeah.
The song's only like 4 minutes long, but it's like this over and over, so it's just a clip. Go on. I believe this is pop music, the greatest genre of music ever to be invented in the entire world.
That's funny.
Thank
Have
you.
fun reading that. Oh.
Pop music slowly made its way into the music scene as music shifted more towards electronic genres with keyboards and the invention of the synthesizer. A famous French pop band around this time was known as Les Thugs. Other bands that were not popular in the rest of the world had great success in France because of their great taste in music. Some of these bands were Radiohead, Dream Theater, and Creep.
And what years was that Radiohead?
This is
about?
basically 1970s through 1980s.
Okay, can I just,
Yes.
well, go ahead, I'll let you finish, then I'll ask you something.
All right. Go on. This is a clip from a very famous French pop band named Nam Nam. The song is called Snabe Retub Fo Dalabet. People figured out that this is the Ballad of Butterbeans backwards, but nobody really figured out what it means because the lead singer, Honus Honus, he died suddenly and mysteriously in 1989. So, and he didn't like to share what his songs meant. So, nobody really knows what that title means. So, go ahead and play this song clip. They used a lot of weird instruments in their songs, so that was kind of new for their genre. Yeah. This part's my favorite coming up. This is a good song. The song's basically a lot of this, like weird vocal arrangements paired with weird instrumental stuff like that. That's the end of the clip because you'd have to buy for the whole song. But heavy French music. It's so heavy. Perhaps one of the most famous heavy French songs of this time, which is still around the 1980s, 1990s, when they were experimenting with heavy metal, was La Prison de Verre, which translates to the Glass Prison in English. It was by a band named Liquid Tension Experiment, and they are fronted by an English man, which is their English, why they have the English name, but the rest of the band is French, so I figured they counted. Here's a clip from one of their songs. It's pretty heavy metal. Go ahead. The whole song is an instrumental song. It's about 10 minutes long of stuff like this. French.
Yeah, like
Alright, like electronic French music. The most famous electronic techno band in the world also happens to be French. Their name is Daft Punk,
I've heard that.
and they are very popular all around the world, which shows how important France is to music listeners all around the world. Many believe that France is on the forefront of changing music genres, and I'm not so sure I disagree, because the music of today is basically shifting toward away from guitars and stuff like that, and more towards electronic beats. There's a lot of rap that's popular, and so they're actually basically on the forefront, and music is shifting towards more of a electronic feel overall. Click. Alright, this is the music quiz. There's only 2 questions. This is just to see how much you know about music.
Philadelphia.
In West Blank, born and raised, on the playground was where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing all cool, and all shooting some b-ball outside of the school. When a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said to throw a sheriff umbrella.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. Click.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Alright, last question. Why does Brent sing bad songs all the time? What would you rather have him sing in front of the class right now?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody?
I love it.
You're going to have to ask him. Brent?
Brent?
Brent,
Will you please come up and sing Bohemian Rhapsody?
it'll help your presentation.
No, we definitely said Brent doesn't
That's
even
not the
know
whole song, Brent. That's not the whole song.
Oh, Brent.
Alright, and that is the end.